sound of another would-be SEAL ringing out of the BUDS program, ringing out of Hell Week. You see, this young man, he came to Coronado, California with ambitions of becoming a Navy SEAL, but throughout the training, the pressure was too tough. The trials, the tests, the things that he was put through were too much for him. And so he came to the conclusion that I'm not cut out for this. And so he rings out. Right behind me is the BUDS, the Navy training ground for the U.S. Navy SEALs. This is where they train the best of the best, right here behind me. In fact, literally right behind me is what's known as the grinder. The grinder is a slab of asphalt and concrete right in the middle of the courtyard, and there they put the cadets to the test every single day, pushing them to the limits of what they ever thought was possible to find out, will they ring out, will they break? You see, if you reach a point in the program where you say, this is too much for me, I don't have what it takes, I can't handle it, I want the pain to stop, you just go to the bell and you ring out. 1, 2, 3. That's the exit door. That's going back to a lifestyle of comfort. That's going back and saying, make the pain stop. You know, it reminds me of something Paul said. He said, make no allowance for the flesh whatsoever. You see, as you and I as Christians, quitting can never become an option for us. In fact, I love something that the writer of Hebrews said. You find it in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2. It says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author, the perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and he sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart. Listen, as believers, quitting for us can never be an option. I had the honor of speaking with a Navy SEAL, a 20-year veteran, a Master Chief, and I asked him, because this is really where his training begins, is right here at the BUDS facility. I asked him, I said, what was the secret for you not quitting? He said, for me, quitting was never an option. Had nothing else to go back to. Does that not sound like the Christian life? I mean, the Bible says for the joy set before Jesus, he endured the cross. My friend, that joy was you. It was seeing you come to know him. We need to make up our mind in the same way that says, Lord, I've put my eyes upon you. I'm not looking to the left or the right. I'm not going to quit on you. I'm looking forward to that day that I come to the other side and you say, well done, my good and faithful servant. You know, all of the commanders, the trainers in the Navy SEAL program, they all know something. You see, whenever a cadet approaches the bell to ring out, they'll challenge him. They'll say, son, this has been your dream. You don't have to do this. And they may go back into the program. They may last another day or two, but everyone knows this. He says, once you've approached the bell, it's inevitable you're going to come back. Why? Because the moment quitting becomes an option, eventually you'll take it. My friend, we're going to go through trials, and we're going to go through tests, and we're going to go through tribulations. It's going to get tough. You need to make up your mind right now that says, Lord, there's no bell ringing in my future. I'm not going to ring out on you. I've made up my mind. My life is not my own. I've been bought with a price, and I'll see this thing through to the end. There's no bell ringing for me.